This is that textured glass. It's a really great, layer. I got the textured glass spinning one direction and the dust breakup spinning the other direction. What's great about this is it looks great in the air as well as on scenery as well. So it's, again, some really neat animation effects. I think this was me being artistic at 1 a.m. when I programmed this, so it's not very artistic. Here's that color scanning look that we were talking about earlier. Only now I've overlaid it on top of that ACL gogo or the 4-hole gogo. Again, I can change the color and do some different things with it. Again, a lot of utility, a lot of combinations. Again, just doing a simple breakup, wall wash. Which brings us to the end of the fixture. That's the end of the demo. We've also done a lot of things to the fixture itself physically to make it a lot more user-friendly. On board, the handles, much more easier to pick up and sling the fixture around right here and there. The fixture has onboard pan tilt locks, automatic. So when the head powers down, it locks. But it's clutch, so I can move it if I still need to move it. But more importantly, when it powers up, it automatically unlocks.
Nice.
So I can't tell you how many times I've gone up and had to unlock a fixture.
Mac 2Ks, right?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. 200 volts all the way up to 240 volt. It takes XLR, DMX, it's 42 TMX channels, it's 16-bit control. But it also takes ArtNet. Okay, ArtNet right in. And we put in you have a second Ethernet port in there, and it's an Ethernet pass-through, and it's a switch. So it has a lot more utility, if you need to daisy chain a fixture or something. We've got some great user functions like our COM LED. If I lose data to the fixture, it's great. I can see from the ground. I don't have data. Now, probably one of my more favorite features of the fixture is the touchscreen. So, well, I'm going to make Jim on LinkedIn. Go ahead and address that to 43, please. Hit the number. Go ahead, hit the number again, and type in 43.
Oh, that's awesome.
And we'll put it back to 1, please. There you go. Really great thing. Really great feature.
Wow.
I can specify the universe if I'm using ArtNet.
Sure.
And some people prefer to deal with ArtNet using letters. Other people prefer to do numbers. However you want to do it. The display automatically flips. We have a built-in DMXer. It tells you the DMX values, as well as the refresh rate of your DMX, how many channels you're getting. Which is a really handy feature when you're trying to troubleshoot some stuff. And of course, if I'm doing Ethernet, it'll show me packets and stuff received as well. This is one of my other favorite features of this is the arrow lock. Everything in the head has sensors, and it feeds back to here. I can't tell you the amount of times I've gotten notices or a thing from a programmer, oh, that light's screwed up. Well, what's wrong with it? I can now go back, look at the error log, and it tells me, in this particular case, the tilt errored out, and that was because I physically, here, I hold it out, and you notice the tilt went red.
Oh, yeah.
So it's telling me that there's a problem with the tilt. So everything feeds back right to the fixture.
Can you download that into a?
Not yet. The next thing that we're going to start working on is RDM. Okay. Half the battle is getting all this information. Now that we're generating that, we can now hopefully with RDM we'll be able to download it. Really great feature. Let me recalibrate tilt. Recalibrate pan tilt. Yes. So there it goes. It's recalibrating the pan and tilt. It goes yellow when it's calibrating. Lets me know that it's calibrating properly. Now, all the fans inside the head are digitally controlled. And the advantage of this is that if a fan fails or I have a filtration issue, it'll report back. In this case, it's showing me the temperature. When I go into the lamp menu, it's showing me that the internal temperature is 111 degrees Fahrenheit. If a fan were to fail, it would actually say, upper enclosure fan 1 not working or something like that. I can throttle the lamp. I can go as low as 900 watts, 1200 watts, or 1400 watts. I can do that from the console. which is a pretty unique feature. I should show you this on the console because it's the best way to illustrate it. Control. So we've added, we have the typical control channel, like every moving light. I can strike, I can recal individual bulkheads. But we've added some interesting features here. One of them is this pan and tilt lock and unlock. Let's say I'm projecting a logo. I know that I'm never going to move that fixture for the rest of the gig.
Nice.
I can remotely lock the pan and tilt. So no matter what I'm doing on the console, it's always pointing and it's always doing its thing. But more importantly, when the fixture powers down and powers back up, it has still maintained its focus. Okay? And even more importantly than that, let's say in my shop, I configure the fixture, right? Onboard battery, so I can address it without power and set it up. Let's say I say, okay, this has got my custom gobo in it, I lock it and everything. In the shop, I take it, get it on site, and the guys on site end up hanging the wrong fixture or hanging the locked fixture, and now I can't get at it. More importantly, I can unlock it from the console.
Nice.
So it's a really handy feature.